Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we'll be playing Dress to Impress in the master servers again, as always for these videos. Not much to say really. Oh, actually, new thumbnail. Yay! My thumbnails were really boring, like deadly boring, I believe, so I'm trying to upgrade a little bit. I'm also trying to get a little bit better at the game. So yeah, I'm kind of trying to improve my color palette and improve my pattern usage. You'll see, I'm not there yet, but I don't know, someday I'll become better at this game. So anyway, I am gonna stop talking because I don't wanna make like these long intros. So yeah, don't forget to leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you want to see more content from me. And without any further ado, let's get started. Okay, so for the first theme for this video, we have the theme naughty or nice. So I usually do naughty for this theme, so I went for a nice look. No, I didn't, I changed my mind. So yeah, I went for naughty again. So for this one, I decided to go for a naughty kind of goblin, kind of troll, I'd say goblin. Mostly. Yeah, so for the hair I really like this mohawk type of hair from the male section. Of course, I grabbed the bat immediately, and these boots, these heel boots, that are my second favorite boots on the game. You know what the first ones are. I added the spikes, everything that make her look like a menace, pretty much. And because for this goblin look, I think this skirt looks really cute. This like fairy kind of skirt, it gives like caveman and very primal vibes, so I think it goes very well with these outfits. And of course I also added my favorite boots, but for this one I toggled them in the second toggle. And here I'm just adding stuff to make it look kind of, you know, kind of edgy, kind of messy. So this is why I have this summer skirt underneath the other skirt to add some detail on the legs. I didn't want to cover up the belly too much, so I was adding mostly crop tops here, as you can see. And I'm also adding too much jewelry. Lately I really love adding pearls and these chains and bracelets. I don't know, like this detailing gives so much to the outfit. It upgrades it a lot. So here, as you can see, I'm starting coloring. I'm going for browns. I'm mostly going for warm browns here, even though I usually really like the cool browns, but for this one I went for a warm tone because her skin tone is kind of grayish green, so I thought it would pop a bit like that. Also searching for some greens, but I didn't like them too much. So yeah, I stick to the brown patterns. I also added some in the boots. And what else am I doing here? Oh yeah, I added these ribbons, and I also added the leather texture and made them brown again, like the whole outfit. So yeah, I think this gives like this nice look. So yes, it looks like a menace, I think. And I really like this kind of outfits. Alright, so we got second place, and yeah, really happy with this one. Most of the people did Christmas theme for because it's in the theme description, but I really wanted to do this little goblin. So 28 stars for second place. The voting was pretty good, so yeah, really nice. Yeah, I forgot to color the ears, so they looked kind of weird with the pink, but anyway, yeah, pretty happy with this one. Off to the next one. Okay, so next theme, Labyrinth Keepers. Here I'm searching all of my fantasy creepy faces, but I decided to go for a more human-like creature in the end, human-like scary creature in the end. And yeah, I'm doing this hair combo. I'm using this hair a lot for volume. I really love this new heart hair they have added to the game. I also added the other big hair just to add more for the top there, and some braids hanging here and there. I really like this combination because you don't need to have much, you know, on the bottom of the hair, but it adds some details, the braids there. So yeah, adding the feather dress, the classic dresses. I will add like many of the classic items that people use for the ethereal themes, as always. So yeah, experimenting with patterns a little bit. I really like this pattern with the eyes for creepy themes, just like I'm sure you've seen it a lot anyway. The classic corset that I abuse a lot, just like everyone, I believe. And yeah, starting to add some details. I also want to add the horns and these antlers to give more details. And these beads, I use these pearls a lot. Lately, as I said in the previous outfit, I accessorize a lot on my outfits, and it gives so much. I mean, I love it so much. It's my new obsession, I think, accessorizing. So I reached my maximum clothing limit here, and it happens a lot to me. It's funny because look at how simple she looks. I mean, it doesn't even look so complicated, this outfit. It's crazy. I didn't expect that to happen here, but anyway, I removed a couple of stuff that you couldn't see that well anyway, and they didn't affect the silhouette a lot. So yeah, this is what I do when I reach maximum limit. I remove stuff that do not affect the overall silhouette and the overall look too much, so I can add other stuff that will actually make it look better, you know. Coloring here, as you can see, like it's very simple. It's black and red and some white accents from the patterns. So yeah, pretty straightforward for this one. And yeah, trying to keep things balanced. Now I finished here, so I was searching if I needed anything else. So yeah.
Wow.
And let's see the winners. And I won on this one, which kind of surprised me because for this theme usually you have more over the top outfits, and 30 stars, like the voting was really good in the server. I was really happy. So yeah, a bit more simple than usual for me for this theme, but still pretty happy with it. Okay, next theme, unicorn versus Pegasus. For some reason, because I love unicorns and Pegasus and all the mythical creatures, for some reason I always flop this theme. I don't know what's going on with me, but I always flop this theme. So I was like, okay, I need to make this right today. I need to make it look good. So yeah, I did a hair combination that actually I've never done before, but it was so you know, in the moment, like I didn't know what I was doing. I just added hair, and I really love the way it came out, really. So yeah, really happy with that. Played with some pastels, pinks and purples here and there. Added the horn, of course, and I added the ears, the elf ears, and I also added the wolf ears to make it look like the horse ears. So I don't know, I would have removed the goblin elf ears. I should have removed them actually, but I forgot about it. So yeah, I left them there. Grabbed the lira to give like this ethereal vibe. So pretty much, as you can see, I've done outfits like that before. Yeah, adding the many ribbons, cutesy stuff like frills, like the top with the coat top with the jacket that I just removed because why am I commenting like this? I just moved because I added the other top that I really love from the new update. So yeah, I reached the clothing limit, and unfortunately, instead of removing the ears, the goblin ears, I sacrificed the lira. Okay, so that was like, I'm seeing this now and I'm upset with myself, but anyway, I'm really happy that I thought to use, like, I finally the rainbow glitter, how's it called? Yeah, rainbow glitter texture, because I've never used it and it looks so pretty. Look how cute it looks. So yeah, I rarely use this and I think I'm gonna use it a little bit more often, especially for things like that. And as I said in another video, I really like the way the pastel color palettes look with the gold. It gives like this really cutesy but ethereal kind of vibe, so I went for this and I really love it. Now I'm trying to balance the colors here, the blues with the pinks. I didn't add too much yellow because I had the gold in there, so I don't know. I think I did a good job, but yeah, it could have been better. I think there's too much pink in there, but anyway. And I won in this one as well, so I was really happy that I finally did this theme justice. I finally did the cute unicorn that won, and we tied with the second place, which was also really beautiful. And yeah, really cute outcome. Very happy with this one. And off to the next one. Okay, so for the next one, the theme is dancer. So I was thinking that I really wanted to do for this theme, I really want to do a pole dancer. It's an excuse to use my favorite boots, alright? I know, just say it. It's just an excuse, I know. So, yeah, for the hair, I want to do something that it would look cool, but it would also make sense, because like if you're, dancing around the pole and doing acrobatics and stuff like that, you don't want them on the way, so I had to do an updo. Of course, I did this type of braid. It's not a braid, but I don't know how it's called. This type of side braid, because it looks so beautiful. And I added like many buns on her hair, and of course I added this bodysuit because they don't wear much, because they need to like the skin needs to touch the pole, because or else it slides. This is the reason they don't wear much clothes, but yeah, I don't know, I went for a kind of an edgy femme fatale kind of look. Like she's very spicy, but very attractive and very, dynamic, like a very strong woman. I don't know how to describe it, but I think you understand what I mean, and you can see the vibe I'm going for here. So yeah, experimenting with patterns, a lot of animal print, and I will also add this floral print. This floral print with the this one that looks kind of lace, black lace with florals. It's one of my favorite patterns, maybe my favorite pattern. Like, it's so beautiful. It fits with so many color palettes. I don't know, it's crazy. Why did I add the glasses there? I think I actually accidentally added the glasses, honestly. And thank God I am making this more subtle, because this purple was blinding my eyes, and she was like, she was just about to go to war, not pole dance. So yeah, much better. Look at her, she's much better now. Adding some jewelry for some details as always. And also this corset gives really good, it's a really good layering piece, and I have underestimated it in the beginning. Now I use it a lot. Again, with the patterns changing all the time, but the time was up now.
Wow!
And I won in this one again. So yeah, I think they liked the idea, because I haven't seen it before. So I think they liked the idea. It was kind of creative, and yeah, really good voting again. Really happy. So here I was thinking, I think I covered up too much detail on the legs with the other thigh-high boots, and then I removed them, and it looks so much better. Yeah, I'm dying. Anyway. Let's go to the other theme, which is rock and roll. So for this one, I wanted to go a little bit more overboard, because I do very simple layering, not simple layering, but very simple looks, simple silhouettes lately. So I want to go for something with more volume and more exaggerated. So yeah. This is where I added this hair, where they are voluminous and, like very crazy. And this is where I tried to add the other boots, but of course I added my favorite boots as well again, the fishnets as always, and I also added the fishnets to the top here, but I think I'm removing them later, I'm not sure. We'll see. And I want to see what to do with the head here. So I'm layering this hat with the roses. Adding, of course, all the accessories for this kind of alternative styles, like the spiked choker and these leather gloves that they have in the new update, the guitar, of course. So going into coloring, I want to do something with black and white, so I used a lot of my black and white patterns that I really, really love. But I wanted something to pop, because with black and white, it's like the color palette can look a bit boring sometimes, even though it's really beautiful, but you want something to pop. So I decided to add this pattern, this magenta bright pink. It's not pink, it's deep, it's a deeper color, obviously, but yeah, I want to add it here and there to add some detail, and I think it worked pretty well. I'm experimenting lately with stuff like that, and yeah, as I said, I'm trying to get better in coloring and with patterns, so yeah, there's a lot of experimentation and back and forth, and I'm really slow in comparison to how I was playing a month ago. I'm really slow because I'm thinking things a bit harder now, but I don't mind. I'm trying to get better, really. So here, as you can see, I added the pants, adding like a pattern on the guitar. It makes it look so cool when you add the pattern on the guitar. And yeah, this is where I was like, okay, I love the way this is coming out. I mean, I know this is overboard, but I love it.
Wow!
and I came second place in this one. And yeah, I don't know what happened to the first place, and she's flying around. The votes were amazing, as you can see. I'm seeing the first place here, and what's happening? I don't know. So the podium looks really cool, actually. So yeah. Okay, so for the last theme we have Amusement Park, and of course I went with a clown here, with a cutesy clown, because I love clowns and their aesthetic, especially when they're creepy, but even the cutesy ones work as well, of course. So I went with a reddish pink kind of vibe for the hair, as you can see here, to match the face. I had a pre-made face in free play, of course, as always. I have maxed out my faces, and when I want to make a new face I will cry because I will need to delete one, and I love all of the faces I have made so far. So yeah, I am adding here some accessories first, because I knew what vibe I was going for. I knew what vibe I wanted to go for. I started with the accessories because I knew I wanted to add this skirt anyway and this top, so I was gonna add them after I got out from the dressing room. Of course, the hat, it always looks cool with this kind of outfits, like the jestery kind of clownish outfits and aesthetics. The balloons, because we are in an amusement park, so of course. And yeah, this is pretty simple and pretty straightforward, and I really want to play with the patterns a bit here, because I know there are a lot of cool patterns. They all have red in them, so I started with the red and white for, you know, the first part of the coloring for the shoes. And yeah, after that I'm searching around the patterns I want to use. I saved a couple of red and white patterns. I'm looking for I think I'm also looking for for the one that's kind of lacy. Where is it? I think I'm gonna save it. Okay, I didn't save it in the end, but you're gonna see it. I think you're gonna see it. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so starting to color now, and I want to do, as I said, white and red with some black accents, because red already pops a lot as a color, so I want to keep the rest simple, like black and white. So yeah, this is how I approached it. One thing that I didn't really like the way it came out, even though I really like this outfit the way it came out overall, but one thing I didn't like is that there were many other patterns that had warm tones, and I had a cooler reds, like for the hair, and in other areas I had like different type of reds. But anyway.
Wow.
And third place for this one. Okay, it's really cute. I really love this podium, like it's such a cute podium, seriously. 27 stars for third place is great. But yeah, other than the reds, I really like the outfit. Alright everyone, that was all I had for you today. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys!